Well, I'm just sitting here at the park. Syrenity's gonna be mad because she did a vlog with me and I guess I forgot to hit the button and it didn't go through. So I'm gonna have to tell her, but I'm gonna wait till she's not playing with her friends, that I messed up again. I've been like really not doing good. But then also, when I went back and I looked at a couple, because I'm trying to figure out how to do the playlists, add more playlists, and then separate the videos. And oh my gosh, there was a time where I did not know to turn my camera so that it's so long. Oh, there they go. Oops, one of the kids accidentally got mixed in there. I have to pay more attention to them, to what they're doing. It's gorgeous today. It got down to 29 last night, and some of my stuff froze. That's them running away. Neighbor girl's got a new pup, so they're out walking it every day. Running around without their shoes on, apparently. Oops. So I thought I would just sit and hang out with them while they do their little girly whatnot. Talk about their school day with each other. I'll just sit here and I guess jibber jabber with you guys. So a friend of mine has a piece of property that's got like a lot of acreage. And by a lot of acreage, I mean like more than 10, 20 acres. And she's not doing anything with the property. So I asked her if I could bring my excess sunflower seeds, because I have thousands. And she said, yeah, and I can sprinkle them all over her property. And then I found out she has a beaver, and I found out that beavers like sunflowers. Did not know that. I googled it and they like sunflowers, so that's cool. I mean, it has nothing to do with anything, but I just wondered, you know. And beavers like sunflowers. There's so many animals that like sunflowers, it's crazy. Whenever I think of one, I'll Google it and bam, find out, and it's pretty funny. Cows like them, deer like them, rabbits, birds, pretty much even skunks, which is unfortunate for me, but oh, my neighbor, her dog got hit by that same skunk just like a couple days ago, and she used hydrogen peroxide to get majority of it off, and then she found this stuff called poof, and it's P-H-O-O. I don't think it's an F. I think it's another. Maybe it's poo. I don't know what it is. P-H-O-O. F is what I put, but I think it came up with like a PH or something at the end. Anyway, I guess Walmart was selling it. I don't shop at Walmart, but her mom does. And I guess she saw it in that scene for advertised on TV or something. And her mom had some of that. And I guess it breaks down enzymes or whatever. It was in the like cell section. And she got a bottle of that. And I did Google it, and it is a thing. And they used it, and it really, really, really helped. It's the only thing. Vinegar doesn't work. Tomato juice doesn't work. Milk doesn't work. Somebody else suggested a mixture of Dawn dish soap vinegar and baking soda, and those are all great, but that stuff is not, it's not great on all surfaces, especially like a dog's face. You know, like right around his eyes. Maybe if you got like, I don't know, something to go over their eyes, and then you're gonna scrub with that or whatever. But I just used hydrogen peroxide on a washcloth and just kept wiping my dog's sides of his face and then wiping it off with water. And it's still like a hint there. I've been doing it for a long time now. It's been a couple weeks. And you can still just slightly smell it on his face, just like one little corner. But she said this other stuff that she used worked really well. I'm not willing to go to Walmart. And not only that, but Walmart's like 95 miles away. And that's just ridiculous. And I'm just not going there for a thing of things, a spray bottle of something. But I figure the next time I do an online order, if I can manage it in my budget and it's not that expensive, maybe I'll get that. But it's definitely not something that's, you know, at the top of my list of I wishes, because I have other things that are far more important. I need to get waiting for parts for my car. Thank goodness my son can work on vehicles, because Fritz would cost me a fortune. When my son wasn't here, I did take it to Dr. V, and I did love that, and it wasn't too bad over there. And he's over in Christmas Valley. But it's nice having my son on hand, that every little noise or nick that I hear, I'm like, what's that? What was that? But why does it do that? What's that mean? It drives him crazy. I don't know, like, I can't stand my cars having a noise. It drives me nuts. Like, you know, the check engine light, this is funny, the check engine light can be on as long as the car is quiet. Because if the car's not quiet, then I have to blast the stereo. I cannot stand it. Because I'm just worried about the whole time it's going to break down. Which is really funny, because I've never had a situation where I've broken down, where it's been traumatic, or that I've ever had to worry about anything. And that includes, well, not recently, about 10 years ago, my Jetta, the rotor's locked up in the back tire when I was going down. I was over by Charleston, Beaver Hill. I was coming down Beaver Hill off of 101 in between Bandon and Coos Bay. And it's like S-curves, and it's downhill. And there's like no room to pull over. There's just a few little spots that you can pull over. And I was going down there, and that freaking wheel locked up, and I slid a little bit, and it stopped. And then I just called my AAA. A police officer came. He tried to unstick the rotor, and he was like, it's not gonna, we had to try to move the wheel in order for them to get it up onto the tow truck. And it took a while. When the tow truck came, we just towed it to my house. And then a friend of mine named Eddie, he came over. It was $24 to fix it. I was like, Rah! I mean, I didn't have to pay anything for the tow truck or anything, because my AAA covered it. But the police officer was cool. He had a packed dinner, because it was in the evening time. We sat in his SUV, chatted until the tow truck driver got there. We ate his dinner together, and his wife is a fantastic cook. So that was cool. And like, I wasn't cold. It was in the winter time, so it was wet and, you know, icky out. But he had a blanket he had like a little lap blanket in his SUV, so I got to sit with that in my lap when the police officer helped the tow truck driver get my car up onto that flat tow truck and everything. It was really nice. It was a good experience. I didn't have to wait that long. Maybe like the total with everything, maybe like an hour and a half, hour 45 minutes at the max. But it was kind of crazy because when the tow truck driver pulled into the neighborhood that I lived in, that house in that neighborhood is 3 stories, and it's the only one like it. And so it's a really, noticeable house. And the tow truck with all his lights and everything, dropping my car off. Oh my goodness. And the next morning, the entire neighborhood was like, what was going on? And I was like, my car broke down. What's wrong with it? I'm not sure. But I was happy my friend Eddie came and fixed it, because yikes, that was embarrassing. Anyway, I've got nothing else. Where'd the girls go?
Oh, they left to go to the store so that Caitlin's friend could go to the bathroom real quick.
Oh, I see. Well, you're gonna be mad because I forgot to hit record on our last vlog. So I just started a new vlog because I didn't know what else to do. So they didn't even get to hear about your oil crayons.
Oh, man.
I know. So we have to kind of like redo it a little bit.
But I don't want to anymore.
I know. Whenever I mess up on a video, I don't want to redo it either. I just move on to the next one.
Then we ruined it. Now we don't want to talk about it anymore.
I know.
Mistake. We don't want to talk about it.
I know.
You don't want to talk about the mistake.
I know. Are you thirsty? My water's right there.
No, I'm not thirsty.
All right.
My girls are going to be back soon. So you can probably do another vlog. There's a raven behind you.
There's a raven behind me?
Yeah, right there.
Oh, way out there.
Yeah, but still behind you.
What are they all They all left.
It's far behind you.
All those ravens left, and we had a good vlog of those ravens, didn't we?
Well, a fake vlog.
Look, there's like a dove over there on the road.
Really? I can't say. Oh, well, now I say. Oh.
Do you see it running?
Yeah. Oh, wow.
I wonder if I can zoom in.
Oh, wow.
Oh, except for when I zoom in, I can't see where I'm at. He's running in that shadow. I can just barely see him. And I can see that raven better.
Yeah.
There's a couple of them way over there.
The girls have to come back. They are coming back because they left their stuff here.
They left their oh, they sure did.
Yeah, so they have to come back because they're not leaving their stuff, that's for sure. They just bought it. They have cheetah clips. I saw without even in the bag.
Yeah, look at all those ravens.
That is very, oh my god. It was just an M. It looked like an M for a second.
Yep, one landed over. There's a bunch over here in this corner. All right, so I'm going to end my vlog. Do you want to say bye?
Bye.
Anything else?
Have a nice day.
Oh, that's so nice of you. Peace be with you.